It's Monday and I'm running some errands. School is over. I am gonna teach summer school though, so I have a week break in between like the end of like the 2022-2023 school year and summer school. It's actually a camp. So I have a week off, which is really nice. So I'm glad that the break in between this school year, like the end of the school year, and the summer camp is really short. I would rather just go straight into the camp or only have like a week. If I have a really long break, then I get very like nervous and I'm like out of teacher mode. So I start next week, and I actually have a meeting for the camp. Oh, it got very dark. I have a meeting for that camp this week, but not until like Wednesday. I bought something that I've wanted for a very long time, and I'm not even gonna show it. I'm not gonna open it because I need other pieces for it. So, but I've wanted it for a very long time, and it was on sale. It goes on sale like, I don't know if it's every few months or like every 6 months, but every so often it goes on sale, and I'm like, oh, I should buy it while it's on sale. And then this time I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna buy it. So I'm really excited about it. And right now I'm gonna go to, and I'm gonna show it in like another video, but I'm gonna go to PetSmart because poor Batsy has an eye infection. It's been a few days. Like, we noticed that her eye was like, it kept closing and she wouldn't open it very much, or like it was on and off. But then yesterday, or 2 days ago, it looked like it was getting better. I was like, oh, she's fine. It was like, it gave her like 2 days and she was doing better. And then yesterday, I just kept watching her and watching her. I was like, she is not getting better. I think she's getting worse. So I've been cleaning her eye, but I want to get her some like eye drops or some kind of eye solution. So I'm gonna get that at PetSmart, and I'm gonna try that for like 2 days. And if she still does not look like she's getting better, then I will take her to the vet. So I feel so bad for her. And it just seemed like she was getting better, and I was like, oh yeah, she's fine. And I looked it up, and like eye infections in cats are very common, and it says like, oh, they clear up on their own and stuff. And I'm like, I really don't like seeing her like with one eye open and that cannot be comfortable. So I'm gonna try to do everything that I can do for her by myself before I take her to the vet. But she doesn't, it's not very bad. She's still eating, she still runs around, like she seems fine, but you could just tell her eye is irritated. And so she's not like lethargic or anything like that, but that doesn't mean that it's still not irritating her. So I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna get a book because it's June, and I feel more excited about reading this month than I did last month. Like, I'll have a lot of time to read. And I'm actually also listening to an audiobook, so I can hopefully finish that book as well. It's a long book. That's what I'll be doing this week. I slept in until 11. But I think I needed it. I don't think I was just like being lazy. Like I think I really needed the rest. Last night I found out which elementary school I'm going to be teaching at. They were gonna put me at an elementary school that's really close to my house, and I was like, well, it's perfect. And then yesterday they told me that they're moving me to this elementary school. It's like 25 minutes away. I'm not gonna be the only art teacher there, which is good. And the other art teacher that's gonna be teaching there, it's a woman that I know. She's another middle school art teacher, so I'm really glad that we're both middle school art teachers and that I know her. So I don't know her super well, but like I see her at art competitions and stuff, so I think we'll be good. I thought I was gonna be the only one. I was a little nervous, and I don't know if we're gonna like teach in the same classroom, like if we're gonna be co-teachers or how it's gonna work. I don't know anything about this, but on Thursday I have a meeting and it's early. I didn't realize this like meeting is like a work day, like work through lunch, and but whatever. I'm gonna find out. Sorry, I'm pulling my hair. I'm gonna find out more about it on Thursday. But yeah, I slept until 11 and I feel great. And I want coffee, but I do not want my coffee. So I think I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get con pana. It's just like 2 or 3 shots of espresso and then like whipped cream. It's super good, but that's what I feel like today. I didn't get a book yesterday because I would rather go to Barnes & Noble on a day when I feel like being there and browsing around, maybe getting something to eat, instead of like just going to pick up a book. So I think I'm gonna wait for another day, possibly tomorrow, to do that. Because I kind of feel like just being home today. But we'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind later. But for sure, gonna go get coffee. Oh, and I also already did my workout, so I feel really good. So it happened. Netflix kicked me off of my family's plan. So that is my rant. And I know that everyone is pissed off with Netflix right now, but will that stop people from paying more? Probably not. I mean, I would assume not. If there are things on there that I really enjoy watching, like I'm already thinking, well, if I'm not gonna buy these shows, which I might end up just doing that, then I would want to resubscribe. It's just gonna end up happening with all the other companies too, because how could they not want to make more money and make people not share passwords? I don't know. Now I'm all upset. I'm editing this video and laughing at myself so much because of how long I vented about Netflix. It's so funny to me. But I was so serious about it. I was so upset. So I wanted to leave a little bit in there because it was the biggest thing that happened to me that day. It was a very big deal that I wasn't able to watch my shows. But I'm just cracking up. I was so dramatic. Still not happy about that. But I vented for so long. Put tape all on these so kids wouldn't open them, and I'm back at South because I have to get supplies, so I have to move this. Pretty crazy day today. I had my meeting so that I met with my school that I'm going to be teaching art at, which is the elementary school, and we actually visited the elementary school. Everything is so tiny. I forget how tiny kindergartners are. They're so small. I felt like a giant in that room. Like all the tables are like so short and the chairs are teeny tiny. It's so funny. But we had a meeting, so we could create our lesson plan so we know what we're teaching. But we were getting art supplies for this camp, and there was some kind of mix up with the vendor and the art supplies that basically we didn't get it. So I went to get some extra supplies that I have because I was freaking out. I was like, we start on Monday and I don't have any. We have some supplies, but not very much. The academy starts on Monday. I was super happy when I saw my roster. By the way, ignore my hair. I saw my roster and I have classes of like 9, 10, 12 kids. I'm super happy because at the other campus, they have classes of like 20 plus kids. So I was like, yes, I lucked out on my campus. It's a further drive, but my classes are so small that like classroom management will be so much easier, and I could focus more like with, 10, 12 kids as opposed to 20.